why we don't get any Gary today?
Oh, my God.
Come on, man. I needed some Gary to start my week.
Hey, everyone. Have a great week.
There we go.
Mondays.
We're going to. It's going to be an amazing week. I can tell because it was an amazing weekend. It's just the best weekend. Just one of those weekends I know I'm going to look back on. We, of course, had Christmas in July on Friday. Thank you so much. About $20,000 worth of toys for Nationwide Children's Hospital. Absolutely amazing. Blitz Nation showed up for sure. And then we went to Detroit, and it was really funny because the boys were here this past week for orthodontal appointments and stuff, but they got back on the bus on Friday to go back to Detroit, and we were going up too, but we had to take Birdie with us, which means we have to take our crate. There just wasn't enough for 5 of us in one car and all the luggage, so we sent them on the bus. And they left before us, and apparently the bus was having some overheating problems. And by the time we left the house, we already got 3 text messages that the bus had pulled over 3 times.
Oh, no.
So we finally get on the road, and we're like, well, halfway point or so, get a little snack, let Birdie out of the car. We end up pulling over, and we're like, wait a minute. We pulled at the same gas station that the bus had stopped at again.
Oh, no.
So we didn't say anything. We pumped our gas. We went, and the bus was pulling off, and then we saw them. We waved. We get back on the highway eventually. We end up pulling next because it was slow traffic, and we ended up pulling next to them. We're taking pictures of each other from bus to car, just waving at them. They finally made it. God, I played golf yesterday. Played golf on Saturday. Had game night with friends. Played golf yesterday. Just
wow,
what
nice
a weekend! Yeah, it was an amazing, amazing weekend. Kelly, how was yours?
It was excellent. Weather was good. Yeah, we had a pretty normal weekend. We watched Godzilla -1.
I've heard that's amazing.
It's so good.
Like one of the best Godzilla movies out there.
Godzilla -1?
It's a really great movie.
No, well,
it's a few years old.
Yeah, but it was made in Japan. It's a Japanese Godzilla movie. That was.
Yeah, you have to read subtitles.
Yeah.
It is fantastic.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah. You know, I haven't finished it yet because I had to go to bed, but we watched part of it last night. If you are an 80s cartoon fan, they released Masters of the Universe on Amazon for free. It is so cheesily good. If you like the He-Man cartoon, Jared Leto as Skeletor is amazing.
Wow.
Like, I can't wait to finish the movie. Like, it's straight up cheesy 80s cartoon, live action cartoon, but in the best way. In the best way possible. Thick, how was your weekend?
It was good, man. I did a lot of power washing.
Yeah, we saw pictures. Heather sent them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe pictures on Facebook.
Weren't you included
I
in
didn't know anything about the pictures, but I don't.
Yeah, we saw you crawling out of the window, crawling into the window.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I power washed the front of the house up. I had to get out on the roof.
Why'd you do it naked? That was what we were wondering.
That was strange. Yeah, it was odd. It was very.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't think we were scheduled for any clips.
Yeah.
House, driveway, sidewalks.
There are people who love power washing.
Dude, have you ever done it?
I've never.
It is so gratifying. It is a messy job. I mean, you need a shower bad when you're done, but it's once everything dries, I mean, everything just pops.
There is a power wash game on the Oculus VR headset.
Really?
Yes, that you can just sit there and power wash stuff, and people love it. They absolutely love it.
I love those videos that they show of people power washing, cleaning rugs.
The rug
videos.
cleaning videos are
cool.
crazy.
They'll clean everything, man. The mailbox post looks like it's brand new.
Nice.
It's very
well
gratifying.
done.
Congratulations.
Goose, do you know that 6 weeks from today, you will be doing your first show on the Blitz as a married man?
Is it
6 weeks
I thought
from
it was less than
today.
that. Okay.
Well, the wedding is a little less than 6, but 6 weeks from
from
today,
today.
you'll
Gotcha.
be a married
That is
man
true.
doing your
yeah.
show.
I can't wait to come on and be like, so me and my wife.
Yeah.
I know
You can start practicing now if you want.
We've been counting down some stuff. And we're getting orders every day. There's some kind of Amazon package showing up every day at the house. Just little things, because we're not doing, like I said, we've talked about this. It's a very small wedding, but there's a few things here and there. I did find there's a woman who's going to hand paint my shoes. So I'm getting my white on whites like I always get. But I'm wearing a blue suit with a yellow maze tie, and she's going to hand paint some Michigan shoes for me.
Oh, that's
very
nice.
excited.
Very cool.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
It's his
my
wedding.
wedding, exactly.
Yeah.
It's very cool. We've got a very busy Monday, including 5-finger death punch tickets. There's a story I need to tell you from Thursday because we were obviously very busy on the show on Friday with Christmas in July, so I didn't get a chance to tell a story from Zoombezi Bay, and I went. It's the oldest I've ever felt. I went full get off my lawn at Zoombezi Bay, I got to tell you about. So that'll be coming up here a little bit later. Right now, let's go with Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, try to get somebody $25 to go spend at water, beds, and stuff. If you're the first one to text in the correct answer. On the first day of NFL training camp, this NFL head coach got into a car accident, many broken bones, many stitches. Which NFL coach was it? First one to text it in at 800-821-9970. You win the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick?
All right. The question was, on the first day of NFL training camp, what NFL coach got into a car crash, suffered multiple broken bones and stitches, and that would be San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan. He was leaving his house in his Northern California neighborhood, got into an accident with another SUV. So he broke his nose, he broke 3 ribs, he broke his hand, got over 40 stitches in his face, and suffered a severe concussion. And that might be the worst thing he's dealing with.
Right.
No, I feel like the ribs are so awful.
I'll tell you, have you broken ribs before? Man.
It's the
I don't
worst.
think, I can't fathom anything I've been through worse than 1 cracked rib and 2 broken ribs. That was... You can't lay down. You can't sit up.
Can't,
God forbid you
breathe.
sneeze. Oh, God forbid you sneeze.
Well, my best friend suffered a severe concussion 3.5 months ago. He just was cleared to go back to work last week.
Yeah. Oh, it can really rock you.
It was bad.
Who was, did he get T-boned or what happened? Does it say?
It didn't really get into the details of that. But it says he will participate in some team activities on a limited basis as camp goes on and while he recovers. But with those concussions, man, you just don't know how long that'll take.
Yeah, he's got to rest up for sure.
Kyla Diley from Millersport, first one to text in the correct answer, scores $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
I don't know if I would ever end a relationship over this. I'm kind of shocked. 20% of Americans have ended a relationship over sleep habits. Do you think snoring can get bad enough, Kelly, that you would actually leave someone?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
No.
But, yeah, they surveyed 2,000 Americans, and they have ended relationships just over sleep patterns. Snoring being number 1 on the list.
Just pop into another room.
That's what I thought.
Put him in the basement.
Like, just get different rooms. And I have heard a lot of people talk about sleeping in different bedrooms was like the savior to their marriage. Whether it be because of sleeping habits, because of course they talk about cover stealing, they talk about rolling around or waking up and getting up and down a lot. But so much so that you're going to end a relationship over it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I had a good friend, I've told you this before, who because of their schedules, they slept in separate rooms. And he goes, there is no better feeling than booty texting your wife.
From the same
house. Yep. Come on over. She comes to the bedroom. Get out. And then that's it. They just point, he goes, he would point at the door, like, get out. Like, yeah. Be able to send that booty call text at, 7:30 p.m. is pretty nice. I can't imagine. I want to know, 800-821-9970. Has anyone ever left someone with snoring so bad that you actually were like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm out. Can't fathom it. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I offered to sleep in another room just because of how early we get up.
Right,
right. So that she didn't have to hear my alarm in the same room, and she didn't want me to.
I did the same thing. And I was like, no.
I think you kind of get used to the sounds. Like,
yeah.
I get up so much earlier than Charlie, but we're just sort of used to each other. I'm used to him coming to bed.
Right.
He's used to me getting up early.
Yep.
So you don't even hear it anymore.
I was shocked. I guess that was another good sign of our relationship when, with the boys out and about doing sports or whatever, and I'd have to go to bed early, and Nora would come home later, and I'd already be in bed. The fact that I could sleep through it, because I could never sleep through it. I was such a light sleeper, and now it's like, I can sleep through you coming home and stuff. So I got to take that in a way that it's like, okay, this is nice. This is meant to be.
I'll tell you, if I get restless or I can't sleep or I'm up in the middle of the night and I start to get anxiety, I'll pop over into the next room.
Right.
Just so I can not worry about disturbing him.
Absolutely. It's a big deal.
Aaron said, my wife snores so loud that I wear earplugs.
That's loud.
And David said, my wife snores like mad, but I will not sleep in another room. That's our marital bed, and I will deal with restless nights to be next to her.
Our marital bed. Good for you, David.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Some jobs have unique issues that can arise, and this happened to this gentleman in Wilmington, Illinois. He is a sign repair guy, and he's got a specialty. He works on a lot of the signs that you see at gas stations, like next to the highway. So they've got the high digital billboards and things like that. So he's the guy who goes up in those things to replace lights or fix this or do whatever.
Like McDonald's arches you can see from anywhere in the state.
Exactly, yes. Yeah, he does those things. And so he was at a local gas station doing maintenance on a sign, 130 feet. The sign is 130 feet in the air. So he's got his special cherry lift thing that takes him up. The side of the sign comes off so you can actually get inside the sign and work on the wires or whatever, light bulbs, whatever needs to be done.
They're so much bigger than you realize.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I guess there was a malfunction of sorts because he's inside the Petro digital light-up sign when his cherry picker just retracts.
Without him
in it. So now he's up 130 feet in the air in the middle of a digital gas station sign going,
AI took it.
I don't know what to do here. So finally, the fire department he did have his phone on him, thankfully. So he was, hey. So I'm up in a sign about 130 feet in the air. They were able to send out the fire department, who had to use a specialized lift to get him because his lift had broken. Something happened with the hydraulics. The entire thing retracted, and they were able to finally get up to him. He was fine, but he was up there for a few hours. He was hanging out in the sign. And if you watch the video, it's on the news. It was, you can see, they had the news helicopter out, and they zoomed in, so you could see him inside the sign, just hanging out. But below him, wherever they're at in Illinois, there's a lot of corn, and you can see this corn. It was so windy, so I have to imagine that sign was just back and forth the entire time. Oh, no thank you. But no issues. He was rescued, and he's safe. Story number 2 takes us down south. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? A 30-year-old man in Florida by the name of Jeffrey Bartimus apparently was really feeling it. I mean, this is Thursday at 6:30 in the morning, and Jeffrey is not done partying yet. Unfortunately, he ran out of supplies. So he decided the next best thing to do was find someone with supplies. And that is when a woman woke up to her dogs barking, grabbed a firearm, and walked downstairs where she saw Jeffrey in her kitchen enjoying some makeshift margaritas. He just went in and decided, you know what? You've got the margarita mix, you've got the tequila, you've got the ice. I'm in, even if I'm by myself and it's not my house. Well, he apologized when he was caught, ran out, jumped over her back fence, and here's the thing. I guess he lives right down the street. He was just a few houses down. So no real reason as to why he broke in. He was just not done partying yet. Police did show up, questioned him. He said, no, I've been sleeping all morning. Clearly was not sleeping all morning. He was finally arrested, and he'll be facing some charges.
Did she know him? I mean, did she know he was a neighbor?
It doesn't say in the article whether or not, how they knew he lived a couple doors down. Were they keeping an eye out for him? Did she know him? It doesn't say, but he was promptly arrested. That's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. So we obviously had a very busy pre-planned show on Friday because it was Christmas in July. Yes. So we were, busy raising toys and monies and talking to people about Nationwide Children's Hospital and all that kind of stuff. So something happened on Thursday I wanted to tell you about, but I didn't get a chance to because, as I mentioned, the boys were here for the week. They've spent the summer in Detroit, but they were back for some orthodontal appointments. And Nora, we had them for the week, so Nora wanted to do some stuff with them. So we took them to Zoombezi Bay on Thursday afternoon.
Oh, fun.
And we get there, we set up shop, and the first thing we do is we head over to one of the slides. And it was a fairly busy day at Zoombezi Bay. So, we're working our way up the wooden steps, in and out, and up and down, and doing the zigzag. And we're on the final set of steps before you get to the top. And there had been a group of teenagers in front of us. These 6 teenage boys that were clearly 12, 13, somewhere in there. And, of course, they're doing teenage boy stuff the entire way up. And Nora and I are laughing, and, because we've got a 14-year-old stepson, I've got a 14-year-old stepson. I was like, it's copy-paste, copy-paste, copy-paste. Every single one of them look the same. They have the same haircut. They're all the same. And so they're just in front of us. We're on the final, approach to the top of the slide. And all of a sudden, 2 more copy-pasters, which, by the way, if you haven't been to Zoombezi Bay in a while, they now have fast passes. So we're on the left side of the staircase.
Oh, really?
And every so often on the right side of the staircase, you'll have people zoom past you because they have bought their predetermined time for the big water slides.
Okay.
You can, pre-buy your time. So they'll zoom past you. You don't think anything of it. But here are 2 copy-pasters that get up there, stop, and duck under the rope and join their friends.
Oh, okay.
And I go, you think that's okay? They said it right to them. They turned around, what? I go, you think that's okay? And one of them was like, we're with them. I don't care if you're with them. Everyone else down there doesn't care that you're with them. Nora's just leave it alone, leave it alone. I was already annoyed with these little whippersnappers. So mad. So mad these 2 kids snuck in. That big of a deal? No. It's a 4-person ride, 2 other people. What do we have to wait? 1 more raft? But it's just
the principle.
The principle of the whole thing.
You've been waiting. You've been climbing. You're
little-
tired. You're old.
You did it the right way.
Yeah, little snot-nosed bastards that think you can just do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm going to sneak in.
And if nobody ever says anything, they just keep doing
They keep doing it. You think you're special? We're with them. Everyone's with someone.
Yeah.
You wait your turn all the way up the steps and meet your friends at the bottom. You don't need to sneak in. So we leave. We get on the ride. Whatever ride's fun, we leave there. All right, lazy river time. So Nora and I get our floats. We get in the lazy river. We're going through. It's a packed lazy river. And unfortunately, we didn't go to the adults one with the swim-up bar. No, we went to the general public lazy river that is loaded with people and kids. And they have a section that is, I don't know, it's maybe a 10-foot bridge. So you go underneath the bridge. And anyone who knows, who's ever been on a floating river with a bridge or under an underpass, you know how sound is contained, and there's only 4 feet between you on the float and the river or the roof of the bridge. It's a contained area.
Yeah.
And these 2 kids go, and they let out this blood curdle. I don't know if one was getting tipped or what, but of course it just echoes under that bridge. And I go, really? Screeching under the bridge. I was so get off my lawn at Zoombezi Bay. I got out of the lazy river. I sat on the chair the rest of the time while the kids went on the slides. I was over it.
You were very irritable.
I was it was like my bowels. I couldn't take it anymore.
You had to sit down, put your socks and your sandals on, and just lay back.
Jump on my phone. Yeah. Oh, man, I had IBS at Zoombezi Bay for sure. God.
Yeah. It's tough to take.
It is.
Sometimes.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and you have to be absolutely 100% set up emotionally to handle something like that for an extended period of time. Otherwise, it's getting right under your skin.
I walked right up to the snack bar, and I was like, I need a glass of Metamucil right now and some applesauce. An early 3:30 dinner. Give me soft food and some Metamucil because I am an old man.
Where can I buy a Reader's Digest?
Yes. 997 The Blitz. Quick shout-out to Eric who texted in. I didn't know if you guys saw this or not, but the Island Boys were here in Columbus over the weekend. And
Island boy, and I've been trying to make I'm an
got
island
arrested.
boy.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, shock.
The video is all over the internet. I guess they were at some apartment complex. And it doesn't say why. Do you get the audio from the...
Yeah.
Jay, get him! What's going on? It has to be a joke. Is this a joke? Diamond, is this a joke?
Turn around. We got to take you out.
Hell no, this is a joke.
Like, they have...
This gotta be fake. It has to be fake.
It has to be fake.
Diamond.
Ooh-wee. Thank God I wasn't there for that. Hey, y'all know what they say about Columbus? You come on vacation, you leave on probation.
What?
Oh, really? Is that what they say about Columbus?
Is that the other island boy?
No, but it's someone who could be the third island boy. He looks exactly the same, whoever that is. But yeah, he's dragged out of an apartment. No. I'm curious as to why. Actually, I'm not. I don't care about them. How are they anything? I don't understand how they're anything.
When you brought this up, I'm like, are they still around? Is anybody, what? And they're in Columbus?
Apparently, they were looking for another island boy. Like, they were doing, like, a lookalike contest or something. I saw someone post on Facebook. He was on his way down there, all tatted up and stuff. Who are these people and why?
Because I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm a just island boy.
Oh, God.
Stop. That's no. I can't.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Ride inspections are underway for the Ohio State Fair, which opens Wednesday. The fair will be open until August 9th. You can buy discounted tickets online. It's $9 for admission online or $13 at the gate. Parking is $10. A ride wristband is $38 a day or $33 in advance online. All the info is available at ohiostatefair.com. Seattle police still searching for the 2 men who base jumped from the Space Needle Friday night. The 2 purchased tickets and entered the Space Needle at about 8:50 p.m. Friday, went up to the observation deck, which is surrounded by high glass windows but open to the sky above. They went into the restroom, came out with helmets on, climbed over the glass wall, and jumped 605 feet to the ground. The 2 face trespassing charges when they're found.
Goose wishes that was him.
Yeah. All right. Wallkill, New York in the Hudson Valley had its county fair this past week, and Friday night there was a circus performance. The husband and wife, Edward Rangel and Anna Tavera, they're both with Circus Murcia, were doing a stunt when Anna, using a crossbow, shot an arrow at a foam target that Cuervo was holding. She missed the target and hit him in the neck.
Oh!
Her own husband in the circus. He had to be airlifted to the hospital. He is expected to recover. Police are investigating. Expected
to recover?
Yeah. I guess it caught him at the side of the neck. So it missed anything important. But I'm thinking, what was going on in your relationship before this circus?
Yeah. Tell me you had an argument on Thursday night.
Right.
Man.
Those are your 3 things.
Huge shout out to everyone that came to Christmas in July on Friday. Over $20,000 raised for Nationwide Children's Hospital. $20,000 worth of toys and donations. Absolutely just amazing turnout.
Yeah.
And we were talking all morning. We had a stronger turnout in the morning this year than we did last year.
Yes.
It was unbelievable to see.
Really, really great.
Everyone we got to talk to. Charlie, our patient champion, she was amazing. So thank you so much for everyone that came out. And a special thank you to Doug Rogers, a Blitz listener, been a Blitz listener for a long time. In fact, I would say once a week, you might hear a joke from me or something that actually came from Doug as he texts in. Because he texts in all morning long. We love him for it. And every Christmas in July, Doug is nice enough to bring us gifts. And this year, I got a case of golf balls. I got some golf tees. I got a golf towel that says "Stop staring at my balls." Love that. Got a Nug Life T-shirt. It's a chicken nugget with a gold chain. Nug Life.
That's fun.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Did you see my shirt?
Which one? I did. Which one was yours?
It said Master Bader.
Oh,
2
right.
words.
With the big fish
bass
on it. Yeah.
And then it said, I jerk it every chance I get.
Now, here's the other thing. He also brought you what might be considered a stocking stuffer.
Oh,
just a little something.
He got me a new dugout.
A new dugout.
Yeah, it's the little wood box you put your weed in, and it's got the little one hitter in it that slides in.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh.
No. I was talking about this pack of dude wipes that he brought you.
Oh, the minty dude wipes.
Now, here's the thing. If you don't know what dude wipes are, they're available at your local store and usually in the bathroom area. And basically, they're used if you want to be, like, extra clean after you've done your thing. Or maybe you've been sitting in your car in hot weather all day and you got the swamp going. This will freshen you up a little bit. However, this particular brand of dude wipes, or this particular flavor of dude wipes, is mint chill with mint and eucalyptus essential oils.
Oh, that does feel like it's going to leave a little afterburn.
Yes. Well, I don't think this is the right flavor for dude wipes. This isn't what you should be going with.
Why don't you call it jalapeno flavor?
Right. These are the jalapeno chip versions of dude wipes. So, we have to find out if they really are or not.
Yeah, I didn't use them.
Well,
wait, what?
Now.
Yeah, we're going to find out right now.
I bet they smell delightful.
They do. They smell, yeah.
They smell like they're going to leave a feeling.
Yep.
A little tingle.
So what are we going to do? How are we doing?
All right, Kelly, avert your eyes.
We're doing it right here in the studio?
Right here, right now. Avert your eyes, Kelly.
Mic.
No.
What?
Right down the chute. Here we go.
Jam your
right
hands
down
on
the
your
chute.
pants. I'm not watching.
Right down the chute.
I'm not watching. I promise.
Right down.
These are
Oh.
It also says they're flushable.
I would not flush them.
Is anybody doing it?
Yeah, I'm still.
Oh!
Oh.
I haven't done it yet.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's a nice, clean.
Yeah. Oh,
clean
Thick's getting the
tingle.
back end, too. Wow.
What is
I
it?
went
That's what it's
under.
for.
I went under.
Oh, you went.
Wow.
You went front. He went back because we're getting a full.
Oh, man. Hey. What? No. I need a fan. What?
I feel like my balls just had 5 gums.
Whose idea was this? What?
Oh, that is.
Can I turn around?
Yeah, you can turn around
All
now.
right.
Woo! Yeah, that's.
Oh, they're both doing like the side to side walk.
Yep.
Kicking their legs out side to side.
I've got. It's like Jack Frost with the blow dryer.
Okay.
On the gooch.
Ooh.
It's
So what are we going to give it out of 10?
I'll tell you this, it's not as bad as I thought.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be worse.
All right.
But it's still.
Do you feel like that super clean feeling?
I feel a little fresh, I'm not going to lie.
All right.
I do feel a little fresh.
I feel like my beehole just washed out with Listerine.
Yeah, that underside is. I feel just a constant.
Yes, constant.
Yeah.
It won't stop.
It feels like someone tapped my nuts with a tuning
Doug
fork.
Rogers, why did you do this? Yeah.
Someone just gave it a ting.
Is this going to last the whole damn show?
We'll find out. We'll
I
keep
hope
checking
not.
in with you, Thick.
I hope not. All right, thanks, Doug. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a Monday, so I got a long week ahead. Had a long, very active weekend. Travel, 2 rounds of golf. I just wanted to make sure that I was well rested, so I took some extra gummies last night, and unfortunately, they kicked in before I could fall asleep. So I wanted to share some of my gummy thoughts with you. Like, I thought about this before falling asleep last night. Is there a synonym for synonym? Like, can it do anything that mean, like...
I think so.
You think so?
I think we'd come up with something.
The synonym for synonym. Like, what would...
Synonym for synonym is...
Please, Vic, do Google it.
Same.
I heard him typing
Equivalent,
away.
comparable,
Same.
identical, similar.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for asking. I don't have to think that ever again. I knew Vic would Google the answer. I don't like this. Again, just we talk about the English language all the time. I really just don't like the fact that I'm up for something and I'm down for something is the exact same thing.
That's right.
I hate that. I hate that so much. You can't have
Pick a direction.
Yeah,
That
you
is
can't
annoying,
say
isn't it?
you can't say 2 opposite things and mean the exact same thing.
I'm up and I'm down mean the same thing.
Yes. Makes no sense. I thought about this before, because this has happened. You know how you're falling asleep, and just as you doze off, you start to fall into the abyss.
Yes.
If you've never fallen off of a building before, and your body just knows. I guess it's different because if you fall off a building, that's a long fall. A lot of us have been in the chair that almost goes back. Yeah. So I guess we kind of know that quick jerk feeling. But is there a worse way to wake up?
Awful.
Oh, you just...
Then your adrenaline sky high.
Sky high. You're not getting back sleep for a while because you just... Cow! Let's see. I thought about this last night. This is a pretty common one. I know people have thought this before, but it really hit me last night. It was really bothering me. This person deserves a special place somewhere, locked up or having your fingers pulled on really hard. Whoever put an S in the word lisp is just a real a-hole. That is so...
It's very mean.
But it's so mean. Every time you talk to someone about the condition you're living with, you have to expose the condition you're living with. And I almost did it myself. So bad.
I guess it just kind of gets everything out in the open. Here's what's going on.
Right off the bat.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, you really don't have to tell them you have a list.
Right?
If you have, we know.
Right.
We know. Thought about this before falling asleep last night. You know, when Snoop Dogg is 60 years old, he's going to be 420 in dog years.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Is he 60 yet? He's got to be real close.
I don't think he's 60 yet.
Not quite? Upper 50s for sure.
Can you
to the Googles.
That? To the Google.
Yeah. They go get it for us.
54.
54. Okay, you got a few years. And this was the last thing I thought of before I fell asleep. You know how, as humans, there are certain, we know, when we're 14 or 15, we're I'm going to get my license. Or you're 17, you're I'm almost an adult.
Yeah.
You're 20, you can't wait to get those milestones in your life. Can't wait to go to the bar when I turn 21. Do caterpillars know they turn into butterflies, or are they just walking along, all of a sudden they're what the hell, and then they're just surrounded by a cocoon.
Yeah, it's not like they're looking forward to it.
Right, or are they I can't wait for my cocoon to come. Oh, these wings are going to be so beautiful. Yeah. You have no idea.
Watch out, world.
Yeah, here I come.
And when they're in the cocoon, are they freaking out?
Are they freaking out? Yeah.
Somebody let me out! What's going on?
Help! And then I dozed off to sleep. Those were my gummy thoughts last night. 99.7 The Blitz. So after Christmas in July on Friday, Nora and I headed up to Detroit. Wanted to go see her best friend and played a round of golf with them. Had game night. Just a good old time. And so we were on the road, but we had some things going on, so we didn't hit the road till about 1 or 2 o'clock, which means we didn't hit Detroit or south of Detroit until about 4:30ish, somewhere around there. Traffic was starting to build. Friday, people leaving work a little early, so that rush hour was a little bit earlier than normal. And we were approaching a construction zone. We weren't quite there yet, but we're approaching it. So all the traffic is backed up. All 4 lanes are fairly backed up, and we're rolling along. And we're going pretty slow. And we finally get to the point before the construction zone where we see 2 men get out of each respective cars because someone had rolled up and boink, rear-ended another car, in rush hour traffic, which is always annoying. And then 2 guys each got out of their car, both drivers. And you could tell one driver wasn't yelling, but he was a little exaggerated in his movements.
Animated.
He wasn't thrilled that he just got rear-ended.
Right.
But, they're in the middle lane of the highway, so everyone's going around them. It had obviously just happened, and Nora and I pass them on the left. We're oh, that's a bummer. Rush hour traffic. Later that night, scrolling through TikTok and the news, shooting on I-75 northbound.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
We had, and don't know for a fact, but it was a escalated car accident on I-75 right near where we were, and it was
oh my gosh, that was it.
I was did we drive past moments before something escalated and someone got shot? Just missed it? That's insane to think about. Imagine driving by right when it happens. Oh man.
Dang.
So I was very curious. 800-821-9970. Did you ever just miss something? You heard about it later and you're oh man, I was I was there, or I was going to go there, or whatever the case may be. Can you think of a time, Kelly?
Yeah, we in 2021, Charlie and I went hiking at Mohican State Park, which was absolutely gorgeous. We went with a few other people in our family. And we went on this great hike. We got done and pulled out of the parking lot, but saw this other area that had like some good views. So we just kind of pulled down the street and then pulled into where we saw this by the river and all that stuff. And so we got out, and all of a sudden, all these like ambulances, just this huge emergency response pulled right past us, right where we were. And a woman had gotten killed by a falling tree branch hiking.
Oh, no! Right where you guys had just left.
Right in the area that, so, I mean, if it wasn't right there, it was very close. And it was kind of freaky. We're like, that could have been us.
That's insane. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That tree falling down.
Yep.
Vic, anything that you just missed?
Definitely. I was supposed to go see Damage Plan at the Alrosa Villa. And we canceled at the last minute, and that was the night of the shooting. Dimebag Darrell got killed.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big one for sure.
I'm not upset.
Let's see. 2 different times I went to work second shift. 30 minutes after I left, my friend's house got raided by the cops.
Whoa, lucky
man.
you.
Brian was almost there. Oh, he was at Alrosa when Dimebag got shot.
That's a near miss as well.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yep.
800-821-9970. Would love for you to give us a call or shoot us a text on that time that you just missed something.
9981 said, saw Harambe 2 days before the incident.
Oh, wow.
Wait, which incident? Wait, I remember that. What was that?
Yeah, the gorilla, when the 2-year-old went into the enclosure.
Oh, into the enclosure, right,
yes.
Yes, when the 2-year-old climbed in, that's right.
Yeah.
That would be crazy to miss for sure. All right, 800-821-9970, 8089. My family and I go to the Indy 500 every year, and I don't remember what year this was, but one year there was a really bad storm cell. We were in the Coke lot as a giant tornado passed 5 miles from the track.
Whoa.
Could see that would be crazy to see off in the distance. You just see this giant tornado peel by. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Blake.
Hey, man, what did you just miss?
Well, I wasn't really just missed, kind of was. My brother was in high school at a football game, and we were playing Groveport, and there were some teenagers in the parking lot right outside, and they started shooting at each other.
Woo!
Oh, no.
You could see the gun, like, the smoke coming out of the back or something.
Oh, my God.
And everybody on the field dropped down. And it was just turned into a madhouse.
That's insane. They take their high school very seriously, their high school sports very seriously. Sometimes, just got to start popping off rounds. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great Monday. Blitz, hi, who's this? Caitlin, what did you just miss?
And it was about Christmas of 2008. I was heading back to my house with my boyfriend at the time from Delaware. It was probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. And we were on the highway, 71 South, heading back towards the city. And my boyfriend goes, get over behind the semi-truck. And I was like, why? I was in the fast lane. Because they're being weird, and he had been a truck driver. And I was like, okay. So I went over behind the semi-truck and was passed in the fast lane on the wrong side of the road, a drunk driver.
Oh,
no. Did you see him crash?
I did not see him crash, but minutes later, one of the semi-trailers crashed the drunk driver, and they died.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad your man was on top of it.
Flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person was flying like 80-plus miles per hour, and had I stayed, and I was driving like a Camaro at the time, had I been in that lane, we would not be here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's insane. I appreciate the call, Caitlin. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great day.
Thank you, too.
It's the Morning Blitz with Goose, Kelly, and Thick.
The time is gone. It's the time. Time after time. Good time. Big time. Let's move and warm again.
Five Finger Death Punch is going to be at Nationwide Arena Wednesday, October 21st with special guests Cody Jinks and Eva Under Fire. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com, or you can win them. We've got a pair of tickets to give away, and we are going to play the Time Warp. So we need one contestant right now who wants to challenge Kelly and I at a good old game at Time Warp. Thick has got the clips ready to go. 800-821-9970 to get ourselves a contestant. Blitz, hi, who's this? Can you turn your radio down for me? There we go. Hi, who's this?
Hello, this is Evan.
Hi, Evan. How are you, man?
Great, yourself?
Excellent. Thanks for asking. Evan, we've got a Time Warp ready to go. Thick has worked diligently putting together clips. Could be from TV, movies, music, commercials, jingles, PSAs, news clips. Yeah, could be anything. But here's the only thing: all three clips come from the same year. So we'll take a listen. We're all going to take a guess, and whoever comes first or closest will get those tickets for Five Finger Death Punch. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, Evan. Here is our Time Warp.
It comes back to you, you're gonna get what you deserve. Try and test that, you're bound to get served.
What you got in there is good to eat.
Wow. That is a tough one. Evan, do you want to go first or last?
I'll go first.
Okay, Evan, he's confident. What do you got?
Big Sublime guy. That came out in 1996.
96.
My gosh.
Right off the bat. Says a big guy. All right.
Do you know what the other ones were?
To be honest, I just locked in on the Sublime one.
I mean, hey, if you know it, you know
yeah,
it.
right.
I heard Sling Blade, but I don't know what the middle one is.
Yeah, Sling Blade, that's the one I definitely knew. Sublime, I put Sublime question mark. I knew it was Sublime, but I was questioning myself. Is that Catch Me If You Can?
No.
Movie? No, it sounds like a...
It is a video game theme.
Oh.
Donkey Kong Jr.?
No.
Donkey Kong Country?
Nope.
No, Crash Bandicoot.
Yes!
That's Crash Bandicoot.
Yes.
Yes, which would be on the PlayStation 1, which would make sense for 96. Okay, I'm going to go, Sublime. Yeah, I'm going 95. I'm right there with you, Evan.
Yeah, I guess that I'll just follow you guys and say 97.
All right. 95, 96, 97, Thick.
All right. Oh, I didn't get to the beginning.
Comes back to you, you're gonna get what you deserve. Try and test that, you're bound to get served.
I remember that music so well.
Yeah.
I played that game a lot.
What you got in there is good to eat.
And that is one of Kelly's favorite movies.
It is.
So, yeah, What I Got by Sublime, Crash Bandicoot, and the movie Sling Blade all came out in 1996.
Evan, my man.
Good job.
Hitting the nail on the head right off the bat. Good for you. Tickets for Five Finger Death Punch. Cody Jinks and Eve Under Fire are going to be there as well. Nationwide Arena with you October 21st. All right, man?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. You hang on 1 second. We'll get you hooked up with those tickets. We got more tickets all week.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The three things you need to know before you go.
Ohio State has revoked the status of a fraternity for 10 years after a student was hospitalized during an event in March. Why are we still doing fraternities and sororities? I don't understand it. And I've not been in one, so maybe I would understand like the greatness of the whole thing. But to me, it just feels exclusionary and weird. Is it?
Sometimes, yeah. I can see camaraderie and brotherhood or sisterhood in the whole thing, but at the same time, yeah, hazing and drinking too much.
Yeah, I don't know what they take it too far, that stuff.
That's unfortunate.
I guess it's any kind of gathering or team or whatever.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to crap on it too hard. I just don't understand it.
Some of the traditions and stuff seem a little weird.
Yeah, outdated for sure. OSU says Pi Kappa Phi violated rules regarding hazing, endangering behavior, and alcohol. The exact details on what happened to the student have not been released. But this very same fraternity has already been disciplined in 2017 and in 2020 for hazing and alcohol use. Sharon Moore, the ex-Michigan Wolverines head coach, who was fired after having an affair with his executive assistant, has listed his Ann Arbor home for sale. He and his wife plan to move out of town. No word on where, but the 5-bedroom, 5.5-bath home is listed for $1.7 million. Moore received a suspended sentence for breaking into his assistant's home and threatening her. He's also been ordered to continue mental health treatment. cannot have weapons, cannot use alcohol or marijuana, and is barred from having contact with the victim. We were just talking about him last week, wondering if he picked up another job, and he has not yet.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, no.
But it definitely won't be in college ball.
No.
Or if it is, it's going to be like in the MAC or the Sun Belt. It's
offensive line coach.
Yeah.
Also,
D2.
You have a wife that's hanging with you.
That's what I was going to say. He hung on to his wife.
That's a gem right there.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, you better take up some high school football in Prairie Land, Texas or something.
Yeah.
That's about all you're going to get.
Some community where there's no other hot women but your wife.
Right.
A high-quality bootleg of the movie The Odyssey was posted on X on Saturday, and it got 2.1 million views before it was taken down and the account suspended. As of now, there are a few clones of the bootlegged film on X, but the site is mostly flooded with files promising The Odyssey, but actually rickrolling viewers.
Of course.
Yeah.
Universal Pictures says it takes copyright infringement seriously and will be tracking down all appropriate people who are at fault here and getting remedy to protect its intellectual property rights.
I wish I'd have known.
Well, yeah. It's probably
but
good to pay for
you'll love it in IMAX. You gotta see it in IMAX. I'm telling you, the scale and the visuals, it's so worth it.
Do you want to see it in the 4D? No.
I don't necessarily need 4D.
I don't even
need
IMAX. Spraying water at me.
I would have loved to have seen it in the 70 millimeter IMAX, which is the original format, but there's only, I want to say 26 or something theaters in the country that carries a special
sold
IMAX.
Out still.
Yes, I guarantee it.
All right, those are your three things.
We are now up to about 4,000 cases of cyclospora in 41 states.
Dookie Dimmick.
However, we do have 36 cases, all in Arizona, by the way. All 36 of these cases that have recently, over the past week or so, been added to the list of, known cases of cyclospora outbreak. Can't say it. Here's the thing about the 36 cases of cyclospora in Arizona. They were done intentionally because people are trying to get what they're calling cyclospora skinny.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So
they were hunting down Taylor Farms or whatever.
Yes.
Lettuce.
Yep.
And they got it.
Specifically just so they could poop their brains out for a week or more.
I told you guys, I saw that video of that girl. She was sitting there going, 15 pounds? Yeah, she's eating the bagged lettuce.
Yep.
She reaches over, grabs a bell pepper, and she bites into that. She's like, give it, come on, I want this.
So doctors have actually come out now, and they're like, stop. This is not something to joke about. Like, you can get so dehydrated, you can have kidney issues and other things going on because you're pooping so much. No liquid is staying in your body. You're basically turning into the crypt keeper. Borderline turning inside out. That's how dehydrated you get.
You just got to keep pumping fluid into you. Just to let the fluid back out again.
Now, of course, the federal investigators are still searching for the root cause of the issue. But, 36 cases in Arizona. Literally, people doing it intentionally to lose weight. Like, come on. If you want to lose the 15... It's not that hard to lose 15 pounds.
Okay, but it is. And that would be really helpful.
See,
the thing is you're probably just losing water weight. You're not really losing.
Right, yeah.
I mean, well, that's not true. You're not eating.
You're not eating.
Right.
You're definitely losing weight. But, like, the first 15, you hear people talk about it all the time. 60 days, you can lose 15 pounds. If you change your diet, work out a little bit, 60 days. Now, everyone who's worked out before knows you can hit a plateau once you're a few months in. It gets frustrating. But that first 15, you can knock that out. So don't
Aren't we just looking to cut corners, though?
That's exactly it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're cutting corners trying to lose 15 pounds, where if you just give it a slight bit of effort, you can lose that 15 pounds.
I feel like if I get this, it lasts what? How long does it last?
7 to 10, 2 weeks.
If I get this, I'm going to call and try to make an appointment for colonoscopy immediately.
Oh, without having to do the prep work.
Well,
because you've already done it. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they can give me the stuff. That's fine.
Yeah, because you're already going to be full blown.
I'll drink it. That's fine.
That's not a bad idea.
You're right?
Not a bad idea. Anyways, so yes, please don't try and head out and get cyclospora skinny. It is not good for you. It is not the way to do things. It is a terrible, terrible idea.
Is it?
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to New Jersey. There's a summer camp out there. It's a YMCA summer camp in East Orange, New Jersey. And the counselors were doing a little thing, and the campers were hanging out. And then one of the counselors noticed that one of the boys was handing out chocolate to the other campers.
Oh.
And here's the thing. They've got rules against that. They don't want extra snacks in the cabins. You're worrying about ants and bugs and things like that. Keep the food out of the cabins. And, they want to try and control what the kids are eating at summer camp. You're not supposed to be sneaking chocolate into the summer camp. So, of course, the young man had a talking to. And then one of the kids wasn't feeling so well. And then one of the other kids wasn't feeling so well. And then one of the kids wasn't feeling so well. There was a 911 call that this kid had to be picked up from summer camp. And then it reached 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kids, all just really ill. As it turns out, the chocolate was laced with mushrooms.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
13 campers, all just tripping balls.
Oh.
Out at summer camp. Apparently, the 12-year-old did not know that this candy bar was laced with mushrooms. He took it from home and brought it to camp with him because,
You'll be the most popular kid in camp.
Chocolate, yeah. Unfortunately, it did not go that way. And, one kid had such severe responses that they had to be taken to the hospital. So be careful if you're going to be handing out chocolate and you don't know what it is. Man, can you imagine being at summer camp just on shrooms?
Yeah.
Look at that snake!
I can.
Story number 2 takes us up to Canada, where Bill Oliver is a party legislator in New Brunswick, and he was delivering a speech last week. And look, I get it. We talk about it almost every single day. AI is just becoming a part of everyday life. We see it here. I know lots of radio people that are using AI when it comes to research and what we call show prep. It'll help compile stories. And a lot of people are using it for writing purposes. Schools nowadays have got AI trackers where they'll put your paper through an AI tracker and they can find out whether or not it was AI generated. Well, speech writing has become a big thing. The problem is, if you're going to have your speech written by AI, or a speechwriter for that matter, and it gets uploaded into a teleprompter, you gotta have someone either, 1, edit it, or 2, make sure the politician who's reading off the teleprompter is smart enough to know what to say and what not to say. And apparently, this politician did not. This is the Ron Burgundy of politicians. If you put it on a teleprompter, he's going to read it right off the bat. So take a listen, and you'll notice the moment that this speech was obviously written by AI. Here you go.
One of the dangers associated with creating advocacy offices is that citizens often develop expectations that exceed the powers actually granted to those offices. Here's a more natural flowing version of that section that reads like a legislative speech rather than a series of short points. Madam Speaker, one of my concerns with this legislation is the potential gap between what New Brunswickers may reasonably expect this office to accomplish.
He literally read the break note from AI, because obviously AI had written a long, complicated speech and then simplified it.
Yeah.
And he read the little break line there.
Here's a more natural flowing version of that section that reads like a legislative speech rather than a series of short points.
Oh my gosh. Let me know if you want it in more of a funny tone.
Come on, man.
Oh, that would have been great.
Oh, you got to do a little bit more due diligence and edit out what's in your speech.
Bunch of frauds.
And you can't just sit there and read exactly what's on the teleprompter. That's not a good look. No word on anyone bringing this up or what will happen next. But
nobody has said anything?
Not really. Not that I can see. He says that he did get obviously a lot of negative responses, and he says he understood, and he's glad to see the negative responses because that means people are involved and paying attention.
Is that how he played himself?
Yeah, it's a good spin, isn't it? That's a good spin, isn't it?
Here's a more natural flowing version of that section that reads like a legislative speech rather than a series of short points.
Yeah, that's your not so breaking news. Kelly, what's the angriest you've ever been at a friend before?
Oh.
You ever,
I don't know.
Remember, I'm not a friend.
So. You've never had a friend dust up?
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I took a swing at a friend once.
You
I was
did?
I was in my early 20s.
Oh, Kelly throwing bows.
Well, it was basically more like a pretty hard shove to the chest.
Okay, so you weren't dropping haymakers or anything?
No, I guess taking a swing is not the right
but a shove
word for it. But I did do a pretty strong shove.
Okay. What was it about? Why
I was probably 22 years old or so. I don't know, but I can tell you that it infuriated me.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, if you're shoving someone, because you don't seem like the shoving type.
No. I used to be.
For it to come
I used
out.
to be more of a shoving type.
Okay.
I used to be pretty, I've got that seething low-level anger always there.
You are a bit hulkish. You live as David Banner or Bruce Banner. You live as Bruce Banner. But
anything can set me off.
Yeah, there's something in there that could definitely come out.
Yeah,
we should get her some Hulk gloves for Christmas.
Yeah, Hulk smash.
So it's something, yeah.
Okay.
So whatever it was, I was not as good at controlling my triggers as I am now.
You've gotten better at it.
I've gotten better.
As you've gotten
not
wiser.
Not perfect, but I have gotten better. Back then, I was not good at it at all.
That's the hair trigger Kelly. That was her nickname.
Instantly, I felt embarrassed, though. As soon as I did it, I was like, what are you doing? You are an adult.
Dick, you ever have a friend dust up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, elementary school, middle school. It's like, hell, some friendships start with a fist fight.
That is true. Yes, that is true.
I mean, but yeah, it's happened.
My worst was when I was like 6 years old because I had a bit of a temper as well when I was younger. And I've shared this story before, but it was, what's funny is it popped up on my TikTok page, an old advertisement. It was the old Roll-A-Bowl game. It was like a little plastic case that unfolded and pins popped up and you had a little bowling ball that you wound up and the bowling ball walked down the lane and it knocked the pins over. And when you were done, you put the bowling ball in the middle, you closed it up and it was a little, you could just carry it with you. Yeah, a little kind of case. And my neighbor, she really ticked me off and I was holding on to that thing and I went, bow! And I hit her across the mouth with it.
Ooh.
And it ended up breaking that little piece of skin between the top lip and your gum, right in the middle there.
Oh, ouch.
She had to have that thing repaired and sewn back on.
Oh, I bet that hurt.
I blasted her with it.
There was an 8th grade fight started over a game of Risk.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm like embarrassed now because I thought you meant as an adult. I've got a million of them as a kid that are very excusable.
No, and you're right. We digressed. You started at 22. You went 8th grade, and I went all the way back to age 6. This is about adults. You're right. This story is about adults.
Okay.
And oh man, a friend dust up. Yeah, we had a dust up in Vegas one time. It was a little, screw you push thing. And that was it.
Okay.
I bring it up to tell you, at least it's not as bad as this story out of Miami where 2 friends were getting ready for a night out, and the lady was like, park at my house, we'll get an Uber, and we'll head out. Sometimes you're getting ready for the full night out, you don't want to drive, so you all meet up one place, makes it easier, and that's exactly what they did. However, as they were getting ready to get into the Uber, the one friend wanted to bring her beer along with her. She wanted herself a little roadie. And she figured, I'm not driving. We're in the back of an Uber. Why not take a roadie? But the friend who called the Uber was not cool with it. Because technically, you're not supposed to have your drinks in your Uber ride. And unfortunately, they got in the car and they were still arguing about it. The woman refused to throw her beer out. And so the one woman who called the Uber decided to do the best thing possible, and that was take the pair of scissors out of her purse and stab her friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
She hasn't learned to control her triggers.
She has not. Stabbed him multiple times, taken to the emergency room. Apparently he got stabbed in the bicep and the calf. How do you stab someone in the calf if you're in an Uber? That's a low reach. You got to get down there.
There were some arms and legs flailing.
There
at that
were,
point.
yes. Oh, for sure. You know, the Uber driver's like, stop kicking the back of my chair. I'm sorry, I'm being stabbed here. Looks like he's going to be okay. The stabber was booked and arrested and put in jail. The stabbee will be fine. The Uber driver gave a 1-star review. No stabbing in my car.
No.
You are not a good passenger if you're stabbing people with scissors. It's 99.7 The Blitz. Kelly, I want to know if you've ever done this. We've had Birdie, our dog, for 5 months now. February, middle of February is when we got her. And she is tied for the most spoiling I've ever done with it. I've had a couple dogs in my life, and there's one other dog I can think of when I had my English Bulldog years ago that was just as spoiled as Birdie. But Birdie is by far the most spoiled. And I saw a friend of mine over the weekend who lives in Toledo, does radio in Toledo, and Morgan Wallen was up at the Big House this past weekend. He did 2 shows, Friday and Saturday night, sold out to the 100,000 seats or whatever. And, of course, he does the walkouts. Well, this radio guy had to go to the show to represent his radio station, but he's from Toledo. So he's got an hour and 15-minute drive or whatever it is. Had to get there early. He had some record people he had to meet with doing the work thing. And then, of course, he stayed for the show and then had to drive back. It was so sad he had to leave his cat alone all day.
Yeah.
So he goes, I didn't leave the house on Saturday. Extra food, played with the toys. Do you ever get pet guilt?
Oh, my gosh, every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day?
You know what your dog really wants and needs, and you know what a perfect day with your dog is. So getting him everything he needs, like out for a long enough walk.
Burn off the energy.
Feed him good food, and he gets these sticks that he chews on. And he's very regimented with his time. He comes and looks at you with those big beagle eyes, of sad eyes, basically like, I think it's time for my stick.
Birdie gets hangry because we feed her at 7 and 7. And at about 6:15, she'll start barking a little bit. She knows. It's coming. And she'll get hangry and little attitude in her, waiting for that food. What can you think of something? Did you ever try and make it up to your pet? Like you had a long day out, or something didn't go right, and you're like, well, let me make it up to you. And you spoil them a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, always.
Give them a little extra something.
Yes. Yeah, treats, food. Usually what he wants is just a big, long walk.
Really?
So, yeah, I'll get home or in the morning. If he wants a walk at 5:30 a.m., buddy, I am out there walking that dog at 5:30 a.m. on a Sunday.
But at the same time, it's also ridiculous that we're spoiling.
No, I just met Birdie for the first time on Friday.
Yes.
That dog is absolutely in love with you. Like, you couldn't not spoil her. She's so sweet and is so, attached to you.
She is, yeah. We've been asked a couple times. You're like, who did she attach to in the house the most?
Yeah, it's definitely
to me, without a doubt.
She was a big hit at Christmas in
she
July.
did really well. I thought she might be a little bit more, because she's still, she's barely over a year old. She's still
so
a height.
tiny.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it. Every picture I saw of her, I thought she was bigger than what she turned out to be.
27-pounder, but she, she's our 27-pound squirrel. Yeah. She is high energy.
She barked until she got to be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know. I'm just curious. 800-821-9970. What's that one thing that you did to really spoil your dog, or your cat?
Good massages and just extra attention.
I haven't yet. I've done this previously. I know on a day that I was gone for a long time, when I finally did get home, first thing we did was jump in the car, and I went and I got 2 plain hamburgers from McDonald's. And you got yourself a little McDonald's burger. Yeah.
We typically schedule our days around the dog, so he doesn't normally go very long without us there.
Oh, really?
Just because we won't do that.
Okay. Well, look at you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But every now and again, if it happens.
You got to.
You got to make it up to him.
800-821-9970. How'd you spoil your dog or cat? All right, there's no way we can wrap out this day without saying a huge thank you to everyone that came out to the 14th annual Christmas in July last Friday. As we were just talking about, Birdie came to hang out. So many people came to hang out. It really was just an unbelievable morning.
They could have brought more donuts.
Oh.
No, they couldn't.
There are still donuts left over.
Yes.
In the break
It was
room.
unbelievable how many donuts.
So many donuts. Can we switch it up next time? Bring, like, I don't know, some bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits or something? Like something? There were a lot of donuts. But again, thank you to Charlie, our patient champion, for coming down and talking to us and telling her story and finding out what Nationwide did for her. And now that she is done.
Done.
Yeah, done. Huge issues, not congenital heart failure, but heart issues, sack of water. I mean, multiple surgeries from age 6 to 12. And now she is done with checkups, and she is good. Once again, huge thank you to the Original Mattress Factory, Logan Services, Buckeye City Motorsports, and, of course, the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association. Having them pull up when we were live on the air, that was so
Sounded
cool.
good.
It was so good.
That was so cool. Dropping off about $16,000 worth of toys. And, yes, a huge success. Now, here's the deal. Of course, we're done with Christmas in July. But Nationwide is never done. You can still make a donation if you text Blitz Kids, all one word, Blitz Kids, to 800-821-9970. You can still make a donation. It'll go right to Nationwide because those kids still need you for sure.
So we won against our sister station Maverick, right?
It wasn't even a... Yes. The answer is yes.
Had to get that.
We won the donation competition that they set up.
Yeah,
we had nothing to
they
do with
issued
it.
the challenge.
But if you're going to issue the challenge, we're going to follow through. Mm-hmm. You're not just going to step up to us and think we're just going to back down. That's not how we do it. So
thank you, guys.
Again, thank you so much to everyone. 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
After about 8 years of construction, the brand new Gordie Howe International Bridge connecting Detroit and Windsor, Ontario is open to vehicle traffic starting at noon today. The pedestrian cyclist path scheduled to open August 5th. The Ambassador Bridge remains open for cross-border travel, but the new Gordie Howe Bridge directly links Michigan's I-75 with Ontario's Highway 401 without traffic having to go onto the local street, which was the issue.
Yes.
Just throwing you right
Throw
into
them right into downtown Detroit.
Yeah. So the new bridge, part of the reason for it is that the old bridge, the Ambassador Bridge, was built in 1929. So it's like constantly needing work, constantly being closed for maintenance, etc., or at least some lanes were. So it was just complete backup all the time. So this new bridge is going to help keep traffic moving.
I always preferred the tunnel anyways.
Yeah?
The tunnel was more fun because we used to, Windsor was a weekend thing for us growing up in Detroit because you're 18 or 19 and you can drink over in Windsor and gamble. And we were 15 minutes. We lived 15 minutes from the Windsor Casino. And it was back in the day where you could just go, and then on your way back, you get stopped at Border Patrol. But which citizenship? U.S. Okay, go. And all I did was ask you. Everyone in the car had to say U.S., and then you went on your way.
Everybody's so touchy now.
Yeah. It was so cool. You knew the point that you got into Canada because in the tunnel, they had both flags in the tiles. So you knew the exact moment under the Detroit River when you were in Canada. Yeah, when you crossed over.
That's cool. Last Wednesday, a family in Colorado Springs posted Ring camera video of a man who went into their backyard, pet their 3-year-old lab Blanco, and then took his collar off, picked him up, and took off. Left. No sign of Blanco. The family was begging for help finding their dog. And then early yesterday morning, so this was from Wednesday to early Sunday morning, no sign of the dog. But then Blanco was returned to the backyard at about 1 a.m. yesterday with a note attached to his collar that said, quote, "I'm sorry I did this. I was not in the right state of mind. I was very drunk. Don't remember much of that day. I was very scared on not knowing how to return him. I've been taking care of him, bought him food, and made sure he had water. I'm very sorry for what I did." I feel like you kind of got to let that slide. That was kind of a nice note.
Yeah, because it could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, could have never gotten him back.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like he was taken care of, even though you were probably worried to death for those days.
I mean, at least you didn't wake up to a tiger in your bathroom.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be a lot worse.
Dog's like, I was on an interesting vacation.
I like that guy.
It was cool.
David Lee Roth canceled all but one of his upcoming tour dates with no reason given for the change of plan. Some reports speculating that it's a lack of ticket sales. He is still scheduled to perform at Sturgis on August 7th. But this news brought a response from his Van Halen successor, Sammy Hagar, who put out this video message to him.
About your tour getting canceled, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I hope you're well. Mike and I love the fact that you've been out there doing it, supporting what we did in this band to keep this music alive. when you're ready to carry on, Mike and I support you. Come to Vegas for the residency in September. Come on, join us. Sing a couple songs, MC the damn show. Come out and just do what you do, which is pretty damn entertaining. Anyway, hope you're well. I really do. God bless, brother.
That is so nice.
That's awesome.
I was golfing yesterday with a couple guys, and one of them asked me, because obviously they know what I do for a living. He goes, "Hey, was that David Sammy thing?" Because he said this video asking to join. It's like, was their feud real, or was that kind of showmanship? And I honestly didn't know the answer.
I kind of think it was real.
Well, I don't know that he had a genuine feud with Sammy, because that wasn't the issue. It's not like Sammy kicked David out of the band.
True.
It's just who they replaced David with. So I don't know
There's no hard feelings after he got replaced.
No, in fact, I could have swore there was a time they did some stuff together.
Okay, I didn't know.
I think there was.
He asked me, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if there was.
Yeah,
if that was an angry changing of the guard or not.
It says they tried to co-headline a massive tour called Song for Song, the Heavyweight Champs of Rock and Roll.
Yeah.
But I guess it turned pretty toxic.
Okay.
Well, there I could see a clash of egos.
A clash of egos, right.
I guess David Lee Roth refused to duet with Sammy Hagar on anything.
They don't.
This is over.
See, they shouldn't duet. I don't think they need to duet. They just go back and forth
songs,
doing each other,
Yep.
Because there are people who are fans. I'm fans of both. I prefer David Lee Roth, but I like both versions.
Okay.
I mean, they both made great music, so I hope he does it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, those are your 3 things.
All right, if you know your geography at all, you may know that each state has a flag, and California has its flag, which became a state in 1850. And so they designed their flag based on what was happening around California in 1850. And back then, there were about 10,000 California grizzlies that roamed the land.
The bears.
Well, unfortunately, by 1925, they were gone. It's been that way ever since. The California grizzly is just no longer a thing. The problem is, the California grizzly is on the state flag.
Where'd they all go? Just die out?
I think they just died out due to expansion and what happens around larger areas. Unfortunately, groups of tribes and environmentalists are urging California lawmakers to study whether or not it's possible to bring grizzlies back, because some people are like, look, that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, we still have grizzlies in America.
We do.
So you could get some and breed them.
Well, here's the thing. Other types, I guess California grizzlies are their own thing.
Oh.
There are other types of grizzlies that can be found in Alaska, Wyoming, Montana, Washington.
Oh, I see.
However, whether or not they're the exact same as California grizzlies is yet to be found.
So it might be like trying to bring back the woolly mammoth.
Something along those lines. Now, they are saying is existing California habitats could sustain between 500 to 1,500 grizzlies. So they're saying, yes, they could bring in grizzlies. But they're looking at just bringing in 25 grizzlies to start, just so they can say, yes, we do have California grizzlies. That's why they're on our state flag.
Then they would be born there?
Right. Exactly. Now,
this is a California citizen bear.
Here is the problem. There's no funding to carry out because they have to study this.
Yeah, you got to pay for this.
You got to study whether or not this can actually happen. And they said it could be years and years because they have to look at what's going to happen. How is it going to affect the environment? How is it going to affect? Are they going to roam into downtown LA? What's going to happen here? So they say it'll be years before they do it, but they are looking into it, and not everyone's on board.
Well, I mean, how important is this, really, when you think about the time and the cost and where we're at in this world right now? Is this really...
Are there other things we could be worried about? Yes.
Is this really the priority? I mean, are you just trying to look like you're doing something? I mean, come on.
Now, here's the thing. One of the big things they're looking at is you would be bringing back the continent's second largest land predator to the most populous state. So are you going to have people being attacked and eaten by grizzly bears?
That.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just say, it's a nice thought. We know what the bear is.
We know what it represented back in 1850, so do we really need to bring them back? Because I'll tell you what, if I'm walking with my 14-year-old stepson through California, we're going to visit the Walk of Fame and see all the stars, and all of a sudden a grizzly bear comes out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adam, I run faster than you do.
and that's all you have to worry about.
That's it. I'm going to be very sad. And I might make a stink of it to the government. Be like, look, you brought grizzly bears back, and they ate my stepson.
Oh, yeah, the lawsuits will fly.
Oh, for sure. Yep. So
yeah,
we'll see.
This is not necessary. Come on.
Whether or not this is going to happen, we'll have to keep an eye on it.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Monday morning. Help replace some of those brain cells you killed over the weekend. Like, did you know? This fun fact I did know. When you see an advertisement for a clock or a watch, it is almost 100% guaranteed it's going to be set to 10:10 because of the way it looks symmetrically and has a positive psychology on people when you have that nice little V.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it just looks the best when it's set at 10:10. So look at any advertisement.
That's funny.
It's going to be set at 10:10. Did you know it was Nicolas Cage who first advised Johnny Depp to pursue a career in acting during the mid-1980s? I did not know that.
Really?
Didn't know that they knew each other at that age, and Nicolas Cage kind of shoot him along into acting.
Do you see what Depp's next role is?
No.
He's going to be a great Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, I did see that. That's right. I didn't watch the trailer. Did you watch the trailer?
I have not.
They just released it over the weekend.
I bet he's going to be great at
that.
That just seems like that's a perfect fit for him.
It's called Ebenezer. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch that trailer here in a minute.
I assume it comes out in December or Thanksgiving.
Probably.
Like that.
Did you know only one satellite has ever been destroyed by a meteor? It was the European Space Agency's Olympus satellite. Happened in 1993.
I'm surprised that's it.
Right.
You
would think with all the satellites up there, something would happen. But it just goes to show you how vast space is. There's that much room around that even with thousands of satellites up there, they never get hit.
Hey, that rock almost hit me. It went 270,000 miles over
right
that
way. Right. Did you know catnip is more effective at repelling mosquitoes than DEET, which is, the main substance in a lot of insect repellents. So do you rub catnip on you? Or do you just sprinkle it on the ground? What do you do? Can you rub catnip on you? Because that's how cats get high. They roll around in the catnip.
Make you jump around and go crazy?
Right.
I don't know how catnip affects
Am I going to start chasing a string on a rope or like on a stick?
So what is catnip?
It's a drug.
I know, but it's just like... All they have to do is smell it and they go crazy.
Oh, they have catnip lotion. Oh, that's what they're doing now.
Oh, okay.
They're making catnip lotion. Huh.
I just never knew what it was that drove cats crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what catnip is. If you know, please.
Ingredient.
Very curious to know. And finally, in 2013, scientists in China were able to grow a human tooth from scratch using stem cells taken from human urine. What?
There are stem cells in urine?
I guess so. They took the stem cells from the urine and then made a human tooth. It was really weird when it was finally implanted, and the guy was like, everything's so salty. I didn't add any extra salt in my food. Right. Funky taste. Why does everything taste like asparagus? I don't understand.
That's a whole different odor.
That is all.
Asparagus. Hey, real quick, since we're learning stuff, catnip is an herb from the mint family, and it contains a volatile oil called nepentolactone, which triggers temporary euphoria and behavioral changes in most cats.
Okay.
So now you know.
Well, thank you so much. Learning you some stuff on a Monday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.